I see Asif's in the crypto outlook call. I was just like, you know what? I just DM'd him. I'm like, bro, just let me get on this call and then like, can I have your permission to just hop on this call real quick and just go through these charts? And he was like, it's a bit last minute, but all right. And I was like, cool, let's go, let's get into it. So I'm going to be going through BTC. I'm going to be going through the market right now, and I'm going to be telling you exactly what's happening. Now, if you guys don't know, I've pretty much called this crypto market to the T this bull run so far. It's been quite nice. So when Bitcoin hit 58K, we called the top. When Bitcoin hit 61K, we called the top. And now I'm getting ready to show you guys the next tops that are going to be coming and what's going to be happening with the crypto market right now. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to run you through. Actually, no, firstly, before we get into that, the main thing you got to understand is the fact that you guys are exhibiting these emotions that you think a bear market is coming is the reason why the bull market is coming 10 times harder. You have to think, right? If you go back and look at a previous bull market, at some point in that bull market, everyone thought a bear market was coming. Next thing you know, hotwish, gone. And then we look back at it 3 years later and we're like, all they had to do was buy and hold. Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they just buy and hold in 2010? Why didn't they buy and hold in 2013? Why didn't they buy and hold in 2017? But in 2024, 2025, they're going to be saying in 2022, why didn't they buy and hold through all of that? Because really and truly, you're looking at it zoomed in. Just get out of the flipping the hourly time frame and the 4 hour time frame. Start looking at that weekly time frame. Because when you start looking at that weekly time frame, Bitcoin ain't looking bearish. Bitcoin crypto market isn't really looking bearish. We're looking at retracements. We're looking at liquidity sweeps. We're looking at a different angle here. So I'm going to be showing you kind of what I'm seeing in this crypto space right now. Wait, did I share my screen? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Solid, solid, solid. Actually, you know what? Before I get into it, yeah, who's excited to get some hope back into this crypto market? Drop some sevens up in this chat if you're excited to get some hope back into this crypto market and you're ready to just feel good about it again. Because I know everyone's been stressing, but today your stresses will be resolved because I'm going to be showing you exactly what's going to be happening in this crypto space. So first things first. Oh my God, I haven't looked at BTC properly in time. But yeah, look, first things first, what have I got in the top right corner? Stay disciplined, risk managed, buy the fear, sell the greed. Number one thing about, being in the crypto space. Now, actually, wait, I don't want to show you guys that yet. Let's go to a different BTC chart. I don't even know if I'm going to show you those predictions. We don't know. We don't know. Why is Bitstamp got barely any? There we go. So cool. Let's clear out this chart. Let's get rid of replay mode. Now, like I said, let's go on a monthly time frame. Now, just looking at this, guys, if we're looking at bullish structure right now, does it look like we are going into a bear market? If this was a Forex market, if this was Euro USD, okay, bullish structure, if I'm correct, please correct me if I'm wrong. Bullish structure is higher highs and higher lows. Okay, yes or no? One if I'm right and two if I'm wrong. One if I'm right, two if I'm wrong. Okay, cool. So bullish, this is bullish. Okay. All right, cool. All right. So I'm confused. What's that then? Is it bullish or bearish structure? Yeah, is this bullish or bearish structure? Answer in the chat. Are we looking at uptrend or downtrend here? Okay, cool. So why is everyone on YouTube and Twitter and saying that we're gonna tank? I don't get it. So you're telling me the first thing you learn is market structure, but when you look at this market structure, every single person is telling me we're bullish. So where's the fit? So when market made a higher high, you're surprised it made a higher low. What's going on, guys? Market's made a higher high and you're surprised it's creating a high. Did you expect the market to just do that? Let's look across the board, guys. Gold. Okay, higher high, higher low. Okay. Dixie. It wants to load. That would be nice. Oh, it loaded. But yeah, cool. We can see it. Dixie. Lower highs, comes back up. Lower lows. When it's in bearish structure, it's retracing. Okay. Euro USD. Okay, I'm seeing retracements again. GU. Maybe. It wants to load. I don't know my Wi-Fi being a bit whack. Oh, okay, I'm seeing structure again. It's not, nothing's going crazy off the rails here. So BT, oh, wrong chart again. So BTC USD, for some reason, everybody wants it to just fly and fly and fly and fly and never come back down. It's interesting. But that's what I'm saying, guys. You guys got to realize that, look at everything from a simple standpoint real quick, and you're going to understand that crypto's not going down right now. Why would you think that? And why are people saying 39K? Why is it that if we break 39K, we're in a bear market? If I'm not mistaken, if we want to go into a bear market, we need to break this previous low, which is at 27K. We're quite far away from 27K, so we're very, very far away from a bear market right now. Like we're really far away from a bear market. We're, you know, quite far on the fibs away from a bear market right now. We're so far from that previous low right now. We're like $20,000 away from that previous low right now. There should be zero fear of a bear market. We've just seen a higher high. We're having a retracement. And the thing that you should be praying for is consolidation. Because if we consolidate, what does that mean for the boom? It's going to be bigger. If we see accumulation, the boom's going to be bigger. So if anything, you should be praying for sideways motion so that it can go higher. And if you see accumulation, what happens in accumulation? Let's just Google it real quick. Okay, accumulation. So in accumulation, market dips below the lows before going higher. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? It's called liquidity sweeping. So if market has to sweep a low before continuing higher, before it can explode, if we break below 27K, does that mean we're in a bear market 100%? No. If we're seeing signs of accumulation, that doesn't mean that. Because let me give you an example of which played out in BTC and one of the main reasons why I started selling it. So if we go onto the daily time frame now and we start zooming in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna clear it again. If we look at this, right? At this point, everyone's thinking Bitcoin's gonna go up because we made a higher high, but then it died. Market swept the high before dying because that's what markets do. Just because we've broken structure, this people thought this was meant we're gonna go to the moon, but then we died. So why is it now that if we break 39K, which is where? So if we break this level, oh, we're in a bear market. Wait, what? This is a daily time frame high or low within structure. This is our whole wave. This from here to here is the wave. We need to maintain this structure. So I don't care. The lower we get, the better, because that means I'm buying crypto cheaper. So we're here. We see 61.8 rejection. Cool. We still need to come to this area. Yeah, we got imbalance in this market. We got loads of things for it to come back down to. We might not want it to come down there because we've got some crypto, but cool, if it comes down, if Ferraris go on sale if I said to you tomorrow for one day only, a LaFerrari is going to be $10, you're telling me you're not going to pull out every single loan to buy some LaFerraris because you know the price is going to go back up again. Same thing with BTC, guys. So you guys need to look at crypto from a very simple standpoint, and you're going to realize that all of your emotions are going to be tamed down. Now, who's feeling calm about the crypto market? Who's feeling settled down? Who's feeling like, okay, I get where the crypto market's going now. Drop a 1 if you're feeling better about the crypto market. Drop a 2 if you're still feeling the same. Okay, so everyone's cool. But guys, we just went through some simple stuff here. See, sometimes it's the simplest thing that's going to allow you to see that, oh, wait, this market's actually just chilling. And that's what people do. People overthink it. People are out here drawing Elliott waves, drawing fib extensions. They're doing harmonic patterns, head and shoulders, falling wedges, flags, all of this madness. For no reason. Just draw me some bullish structure and some Fibonacci's, man. Simple fibs, simple structure, and you're good to go. I mean, that's literally all me and Cass do. So most of the time, we just pull a little fib, draw some structure, get it going, cool, happy days. The main thing is just identifying which structures you need to look at. That's the difference between a good trader and a bad trader. Knowing which fibs to pull from, validating your structure, validating your higher lows, validating your higher highs. Now, going into where BTC is gonna go. Now, we want to look at things from a percentage standpoint because crypto is all about percentages. Most of the time, we're talking percentages a lot of the time. So you have to understand, cool, where are we in the cycle? Okay, where are we in the cycle? Now, if we look at it from a structural standpoint of this cycle, we're looking at, I'd say on a basic standpoint, we're looking at a 5-wave pattern pretty much. So we've seen kind of like wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, boom, boom, kind of vibe potentially. You could look at it a bunch of different ways. And some people are looking at it like this. Personally, it's not the way that I kind of like to look at it, but it is what it is. Now, essentially, what we're looking at is we're looking at kind of another wave of sorts. And the thing, what I'm personally thinking is we should see kind of, if we use something called measured movements to potentially see where this could go. If we clone this, let's say BTC comes down to, you know, the 78.6 range. We're looking for market to kind of make its way to the 90s. Okay, we're looking for market to kind of see its way to the 90s. Now let's add some more confluence to that in terms of percentages. Okay, so now if we look at BTC, essentially if we look at it in the wave kind of way, seeing that first wave, second wave, bang, bang, cool. So that means we've had this and then the dip. We've had this and now we're seeing this dip here. Now, essentially previously, it's not going to look the same. And the main thing is it's not meant to look the same. You're not meant to look at this and be like, oh my God, it's identical. No, if it was that simple, then everyone would be flipping eating off this. But it's a little bit more complicated than that. So here we saw a clean 61.8. The difference between here and now is institutional money wasn't in these markets back then. This is 2017. So institutional money and corporate money wasn't in these markets. So liquidity wasn't that much of it wasn't as big of a thing. Leverage trading wasn't as big of a thing as it is now. And the main reason for liquidity sweeps, I was talking about it on my Project Six Figures call the other day, is liquidity sweeps are for leverage traders primarily. They're to kick out people trading futures, trading leverage, not really people trading spot, because you can't kick someone out. On spot, people are very rarely running a stop loss on their bought crypto position. They're normally running stop losses on a leverage position or in futures. So the liquidity sweep is for that. So when market's booming, it needs to sweep those people out to kick them out of their stop losses, because their leverage profits are bigger than the percentage gains that people are getting in terms of just investing in crypto. Because if Bitcoin booms 100%, if you have a leverage position on that, you're looking at a 10x of the money you put into that trade. And that's what you have to understand. So the liquidity needs to be swept in the leverage side. So liquidity sweeps are more important now. Why? Because there's more money. There's more people leveraging. How many people are trading on Binance Futures, KuCoin, all of these different platforms? It's so easy to leverage trade. You can get bots trading for you. I literally saw the other day, KuCoin, someone was talking about KuCoin trading bot. You can have bots trading for you now. 2017, you didn't have that easily accessible information. Instagram wasn't booming with crypto in 2017. It's a whole different ballgame. So you have to understand liquidity sweeps are going to be more dominant because more money's in that market. So that's why right now we've seen a 61.8 retracement here, but right in this current market, we've passed 61.8. That's not something to worry about. We're coming down into these lower levels. Cool. That's fine. Now, in terms of what percentages this did between this run and this run, let's look. So we did a 166%, more or less. So cool, we did 166%. Let's bring this back. So from down here, okay, so from, let's say here. Oh wow, that's 177%. How close is that? So I'm using a measured movement, and I've just drawn a percentage from a previous cycle, and somehow it's matched. Is this, I don't know if this is a coincidence or not. Like, is the market telling me something? I don't know. The market must be telling me something here. I've just shown you two different things that you can look at. The market's giving me. I ain't just pulled this out of anywhere. The market's giving this to me, and then bang, it's showing me exactly where BTC is gonna go. And this is what I've been telling people, 90K. I've been telling Harvey, Harvey can quote me on this. I don't need to say nothing. Harvey will tell you. My team will tell you. Like, I've been talking about this for ages. I just haven't been able, I haven't hopped on a call yet. Cool. So that means our next target is going to be that. So now I'm looking at, all right, cool. Let's start drawing this out. Let's start drawing this out. Let's start drawing out what we're going to be seeing. So we've just gone ahead and we've added confluence to this next move here. Okay, cool. Happy days. Cool. Happy days. So we're looking at something like that. It's not going to look exactly like that because it's two different points in the cycle, but you know, it's going to be interesting. Actually, you know what? Let's make it a little bit more accurate. And let's go back to this point in the cycle. And let's get the price action from there. Yeah, yo. Who's getting a little bit mind blown right now? Drop a one in the chat if you're getting a little bit mind blown right now. Now, once again, what we're going to be looking at, since we haven't got really any price action to measure movement this, but I'm just showing you that the percentages are clearly working right now. Let's take a look at some more percentages. So then we're looking at 258% after that. All right, cool, happy days. So actually, let me just copy this price action over. No tantrum, no tantrum. And I haven't seen anybody else going through like setting out these targets that I've got. So I don't want anybody trying to say I've copied this from somewhere, because I've definitely not copied this from anywhere. If you can find somebody that's gone through this on YouTube, then please let me know, because I want to talk to them. So then cool. Market has that. We're then obviously going to see a dip. So we've got this lined up. So we've got this kind of move lined up, and we're looking at a 250% gain after that. So let's go ahead and let's start breaking down what we're seeing right here. So we're seeing that leg up, and then what are we seeing? We're seeing a nice 30% decline. Lovely. That's just beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Cool, we're seeing a 30% decline. So remember that, yeah? 250%. So we're going to have 30% decline, then a 250% boom. Cool. I can do that. Now the time frame for this is going to vary, but the percentages and the movement shouldn't change. Cool, so now I need to see. Well, actually, let's make this easier, and let's just go with that. And then we want to see that. And then from there, we want to see a 250% increase. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. 250, 250. And there you go. Here's what I think Bitcoin's going to do. And I've just redrawn this out. So I've got it drawn out on my other chart. I've just redrawn it out for you, just so you can see that I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not just making this up. I know exactly where the price action is. I know what the declines are, the rises are. This is what my projection for BTC is. Does anybody have anything that they can fault on this right now? Do you think that there's any lies here? Do you think that anything that I'm saying is BS? Like, well, what's your guys' thoughts on this right now?
Looks amazing, well thought out.
Looks good.
A Omar Crypto Da Vinci classic. It's an absolute masterpiece.
Oh, now, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody put me on Go Live. But yeah, like right now, cool. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at genuinely. Now, would you not say that in 4 years' time, this is what a bull run could look like for Bitcoin? You don't think that this perfectly crafted thing that we've got crafted on TradingView could actually look like a bull run? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what is going to happen, because I'm so happy and grateful now that this has happened. Harvey, I know you like that one. But yeah, this is done. This is done. I'm affirming the crypto market. This move is done. Mark my words. I'm gonna do this. Well, I've already got it saved, but I'm gonna save it again. Save chart image. Omar, BTC, image. Saved. Lovely. Cool. I'm gonna slap down my desktop as well. Cool. So, happy days. Now, other than that, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody need any more from me? Does anybody need anything else? Is your faith restored in crypto? If you ever have any questions about crypto, please just return to this recording. Because by the way, this call's not done. That's what I'm gonna say. So does that mean you're looking we are looking at our bull run happening further? Of course, I've been saying this. Crypto bull run is not done, people. We've got a lot left. We got a lot left, and I'm gonna be real. The gaming cryptos that have been given out, they're gonna keep running after this. Why? Because people are gonna take their money out of this, and they're gonna still be doing play to earn. Why are they gonna stop gaming after the bull run? So they're gonna keep going hot twitch, hot twitch, hot twitch, hot twitch, and it's gonna be like mad, like whoa, 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x, 50x, 100x. It's gonna be like whoa. As long as you're in the right projects, you're gonna be seeing some crazy ass gains. It's gonna be a fun time to be alive. Mm-hmm. How low should Ethereum drop? I don't look at Ethereum. This is what BTC is going to do. This is the trajectory of the bull run. This is the trajectory of the market dominance of Bitcoin, the market cap for Bitcoin, all of that good stuff. If this is going like this, the amount of money that's going to be coming into crypto is going to do a very similar thing to Ethereum. Ethereum will either be slightly ahead or slightly behind of the exact same thing. It's literally the same thinking behind all of it. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of how I like to do my predictions when it comes to drawing other charts. Very in-depth, very kind of thought through, going through the percentages, the measured movements, really getting into the nitty-gritty of that structure. But yeah, other than that, family, I hope everybody, enjoyed having me on this call. If you have any questions, DM me on the Instagram at omar.mia or DM me on Telegram. I'm in your group chats. I might be a little bit quiet, but I'm there. So if you need me, message me. But Asim, thank you for having me on this call, bro. Cass, thank you for having me on this call, bro. And on that note, if there's no other questions, I'll catch you lot later. But let me see one last burst of energy in the chat. Drop the sevens in the chat.
Drop the 7 in the chat for Omar.